What if I told you that the highest mountain in Indochina is no longer reserved for experienced climbers? Today, anyone can stand at 3,143 meters above sea level, surrounded by clouds, towering peaks, and breathtaking views stretching across northern Vietnam. But reaching the summit of Fansipan is more than just checking off a bucket list destination. It's a journey through some of Vietnam's most spectacular landscapes, a place where modern engineering meets wild mountain wilderness, where ancient spiritual sites stand above the clouds, and where every step reveals another unforgettable view. Welcome to Fansipan Mountain in 2026. This is everything you need to know about the cable car, hiking trails, and the incredible experiences waiting at the Roof of Indochina. Long before cable cars and tourism arrived, Fansipan was already legendary. Rising above the Hoang Lien Son mountain range, Fansipan has long been known as the Roof of Indochina. At 3,143 meters, it remains the highest mountain in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. For generations, reaching the summit required days of trekking through dense forests and steep mountain terrain. Only the most determined adventurers could make the journey. Today, while the mountain has become more accessible, its sense of wonder remains unchanged. The moment you first see Fansipan rising above the clouds, it's easy to understand why this mountain has captured the imagination of travelers for decades. Most journeys to Fansipan begin in Sapa. Nestled among the mountains of northern Vietnam, Sapa itself feels like a destination from another world. The town sits high above sea level, surrounded by rice terraces, valleys, and dramatic mountain peaks. Early mornings often bring thick clouds rolling through the streets. By afternoon, the mountains emerge in full view. It's the perfect gateway to Vietnam's most famous peak, and for many travelers, the adventure begins before they even reach the summit. One of the most remarkable parts of visiting Fansipan is the cable car ride itself. The journey starts at Sun World Fansipan Legend. As the cabin slowly leaves the station, the landscape immediately begins to unfold beneath you. Rice terraces appear like giant staircases carved into the mountains. Deep valleys stretch endlessly below. Waterfalls cut through dense forests hidden among the slopes. As the cable car climbs higher, the scenery becomes even more dramatic. Clouds drift past the windows. Entire mountain ridges emerge and disappear within seconds. At times, it feels less like transportation and more like flying. The ride lasts only around 15 minutes, yet every moment feels extraordinary. By the time you reach the upper station, you've already experienced some of the most incredible views in Vietnam. Stepping out of the cable car station feels like entering another world. The air is noticeably cooler, the sky seems closer, and often clouds move beneath your feet. This is where many visitors pause for their first glimpse of the surrounding mountains. On clear days, endless peaks stretch toward the horizon. On misty days, the landscape becomes mysterious and dreamlike. Both experiences are equally unforgettable. There is a reason why so many travelers describe Fansipan as one of the most beautiful viewpoints in Southeast Asia. Although the cable car does most of the work, reaching the summit still requires a final climb. Visitors can choose to take the mountain railway or walk up the famous stone staircase. The staircase winds upward through a collection of temples, statues, and spiritual landmarks. Each level offers a new perspective. Each turn reveals another panoramic view. The higher you climb, the thinner the air becomes. The excitement grows with every step. Then, finally, after one last climb, the summit appears. A triangular metal marker stands proudly at the highest point in Indochina. For many travelers, this is the moment they've been waiting for, standing at the top of Vietnam, above the clouds, above the mountains, above everything. One of the most surprising aspects of Fansipan is its spiritual architecture. Scattered across the mountainside are temples, pagodas, and giant Buddhist statues. The most famous is the Great Buddha statue, towering over the clouds and visible from great distances. Prayer flags flutter in the wind. Incense drifts through the mountain air. The atmosphere feels peaceful and timeless. Even visitors who aren't religious often find themselves pausing here, not because of faith, but because of the overwhelming beauty and serenity of the surroundings. It's one of the most unique mountain experiences anywhere in Asia. While the cable car attracts most visitors, some travelers still choose the traditional route. Hiking Fansipan remains one of Vietnam's most challenging and rewarding trekking adventures. The trail passes through dense bamboo forests, ancient trees covered in moss, remote mountain ridges, and landscapes few visitors ever see. Depending on the route, the trek can take between 1 to 3 days. The climb requires endurance and preparation, but the reward is something special, a deeper connection with the mountain itself. For many hikers, reaching the summit after days of effort creates an experience no cable car can replicate. It's not just about reaching the top, it's about earning it. Fansipan changes dramatically throughout the day. At sunrise, the first rays of light illuminate the mountains and valleys below. Clouds glow orange and gold. The world slowly awakens beneath you. At sunset, the atmosphere becomes even more magical. The sky transforms into shades of pink, red, and purple. Shadows stretch across the mountains. The landscape feels endless. These are the moments photographers dream about, and often they become the most memorable moments of the entire trip. Absolutely. Whether you're an adventure seeker looking to hike Vietnam's highest mountain or a casual traveler hoping to experience spectacular views by cable car, Fansipan delivers something extraordinary. Few places combine natural beauty, cultural significance, engineering achievement, and spiritual atmosphere so seamlessly. It's not just a mountain, it's one of Vietnam's most iconic experiences. Fansipan is more than the highest point in Indochina. It's a place where mountains touch the clouds, where ancient traditions meet modern innovation, and where every visitor leaves with a story to tell. Whether you arrive by cable car, reach the summit on foot, or simply stand among the clouds for a few moments, one thing is certain: Fansipan isn't just a destination, it's an experience you'll never forget. And in 2026, it remains one of the most incredible places to visit in all of Vietnam.